Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is a video series I do called Transfer Tuesday, where every week I share what moves we're making to get us closer to our financial goals. I've been a little bit all over the board with my goals this year, and we're going to stay in true fashion again this week. In the previous couple of weeks I had been sharing, I was contributing to my Fundrise account for real estate investing. And this week, after watching a video from Our Rich Journey, just about the way this economy is and like the recession and with the stocks just going down, that really now is the time to be buying those. So although I already contribute to my retirement account like through my employer, I decided maybe now is the time to open up a brokerage account. So I opened up an account with M1 Finance, and that is what we are funding this week. So for Transfer Tuesday this week, it will be $100 put into that account just to kind of kick it off. So once you create that account, then it's going to take a few days for the money to actually, come out of my bank account and go into that account. But then you can choose which stocks you want to buy with it. So typically I don't invest in individual stocks, but that video just kind of got me thinking, like he talked about Google as an example, where if it was, it's hovering right around like $100 per share, and he said if it goes like below that, like that's a big deal and that you should be buying. So it kind of just inspired me to decide to be a little bit more risky in purchasing some individual stocks rather than just an index fund where you're buying, many all into one. So I need to do more research on it, but for now I just picked some of the big ones like Google, Amazon, Apple, Johnson & Johnson, and then a couple of like real estate ones as well, even though we are also investing in real estate through Fundrise and through my Roth IRA. I do some of their real estate ones in that account as well. So for now, those are just the ones I did, and they were kind of broken out evenly, like the distribution of what percentage will go into each one of those. So I think over time I will probably manipulate that and change it, but for now it's more about just getting the ball rolling, starting the account, putting it into an actual investment and not just holding it in the account in cash. That's really important so that the money actually does something. It's not just a savings account. So I'm kind of excited to start this and to track it and to see if that's something that we want to continue to pursue. My thought behind it is it's a little bit more liquid than other investments. So it has the pros of being able to, earn money on that because it is the stock market. Obviously it's risky and we could also lose money, so it's not a guarantee. But using it kind of like just another savings account. It could be, I'm not saying it will replace our emergency fund. We definitely have that in place. But this could be like another emergency fund type of account where if something catastrophic did happen, then we could sell these and get our money out of that account. That's not what we plan to do. The idea with this is more kind of as one of those bridge accounts. So while we are on our financial independence journey, there are things that you need to think about, and I need to still do a lot more research around it. But as you get closer to that actually wanting to retire age and having to figure out which accounts do you take from and when, just from some of the research I have done, knowing that you do need to have some sort of bridge accounts and having money that you can access. And it's really important to have money set aside that's not tied to the stock market though as well, so that when the economy is down like it is right now, you wouldn't want to, now is not the time that you would want to be selling and pulling out your money because you're losing a significant amount of money by doing that. So this is kind of just one more tool in our tool belt, I guess, as we diversify the way that we invest so that down the road, when work becomes optional and we could live on all of our investments, this will just be one more account that we would be able to pull from. So I will continue to share about this account and how that goes as we build it and fund it. Obviously, $100 isn't very exciting at this time, but it was just something to get us started for Transfer Tuesday. So I think in the future, I will probably be alternating a little bit between funding this one and funding the Fundrise account. So I think those will probably be the two that I will be really focusing on for the remainder of this year. And then we'll have to reassess and decide what we want our financial goals to be for 2023. So that's it for me for this week. It was $100 into my brand new M1 Finance account. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below if you also use M1 as a investment platform for you as well. So I will see you again next week, and have a great one.